Newsflash, if you thought vanilla fragrances were only suitable for the wintertime, you're sadly mistaken. Matiere Premiere's Vanilla Powder is the viral vanilla fragrance you need in your summer collection since yesterday. Come back and I'll tell you why. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video, Smell Good with Jenna. I'm, of course, Jenna. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're into fragrance review, layering combos, and just smelling like you have your life put together, then you know what you got to do. Stay blessed, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So you've been living under a rock if you haven't heard of Matiere Premiere's Vanilla Powder. This vanilla fragrance has gone completely viral. Every time, specifically last year, all I kept hearing was vanilla powder and how beastly it is and how people can't get it off of them. So I was immediately intrigued since I'm at my core, I'm a vanilla lover. So I knew I needed parts of this. I remember I went last year to the scent bar. It is weird, right? Like I tell you guys time and time again, I will buy a fragrance if I'm feeling the notes. But for something that's a vanilla, I'm like, let me just go test it out. But I went to the scent bar. You know what? I was actually more so in the area. So I was like, I might as well go check it out. Went over there, the scent bar, aka Lucky Scent, for those of you that are not familiar with the actual store. I went in there and I tested it out and I was immediately hooked on it. This was the fall, and I thought it projected really, really nicely. So I wanted this as a Christmas gift. I didn't get it, got something better, so I'm okay with that. But I didn't get it, so I had to wait a little bit longer. But as I kept searching for the fragrance, I kept seeing that it was out of stock, and I wound up coming across it on Olfactory LLC for 100 ml, 180. And I thought, you know what? Even though I would have preferred the 50 ml, I'm a vanilla girly at heart, so let's get the 100 ml. And I think that's a pretty good price compared to the retail price of 100 ml being what, $290. So we got it, and everything that I remember smelling, it was the same exact feelings. It was just a vanilla that I knew was gonna be near and dear to my heart. But then as I smelled it, I was like, you know what? This might actually be something I should rock in the summertime. So hence why we wound up getting it around this time. So I'll put the notes on the screen, but I'll mention some of the prominent ones. We have coconut powder, Madagascar vanilla, lactones, and Palo Santo. This is a vanilla that is refined, even though it's soft, but like I mentioned before, it's a beastly fragrance. It has almost like a powdery, not almost, it has a powdery finish in it with the coconut. It's like a coconut dusting, so it gives it this summer edge. You know, a lot of times we associate vanillas with gourmands and being overly sweet. That's not the case with this one. This one, it's addictive, it's elegant, but it's not, like I said, overly sweet, so it doesn't give it that sickly juvenile vibe. It's just grown, elevated, elegant, something that you would definitely want to rock in the summertime. But so when I'm rocking vanilla powder, I'll rock it all year long just because it performs really well. And like I mentioned, when I first tested this out, it was during the fall and it had a nice breeze out, and the longevity, it was incredible. But this gives me more summer vibes. This is something you rock on a day of intention, not a casual beach day where you're just lounging around. There's other fragrances for that vibe, but something where you're going to like a summer concert or event or a dinner or something like that. It's just way too elegant, luxe, chic for you to just throw it on a casual day. Now, listen, I rock things whenever, but if you're the type of person that there's a specific mood and vibe you're going for, that's when you want to wear vanilla powder. This is a fragrance that I don't think, maybe if it's really, really hot, like high 90s, hundreds, probably wouldn't do too well in. But like some of the summer days that we've been having it's been cool and a breeze, that's when you throw this one on. In regards to performance and longevity, like I keep mentioning, it's a beast. So you don't need to overspray yourself with this one. A couple of sprays will do you justice. Lasts all day and then some. People will smell you, you smell yourself. This is just incredibly good and performs extremely well. So this is the one to rock this summer. All right, so let's get into the layering combo. I didn't do anything crazy with the body wash. I really am trying to finish up my body wash of warm vanilla sugar from Bath and Body Works. You know, at the end of the day, when it comes to vanilla lotions, for the most part, and body washes, they all become a little redundant. So I just wanted to use this up. Of course, the first step of the layering combo is with an unscented body soap to, you know, wash away all the impurities, as I always say, and just get that clean base going. Then I use that, and afterwards I used from Skin Potion their coconut milk triple butter body butter. This is a beautiful coconut scented butter that I thought paired really, really well with the coconut in vanilla powder. And then next up, we use from Blanc Noire Skincare Vanilla Vibes. This is their inspired body oil of vanilla powder. So if I already explained to you, vanilla powder is extremely beastly. Adding the body oil, it went hard. But then after that, I used vanilla powder. Another day, I decided to wear this. I tested this out with Liquid is Imaginaire's Blanche. Bet, again, be very mindful. If you do a layering combo and use these two, be very, very mindful of how many sprays you're spraying with these two, because this is a beast fragrance and this is a beast fragrance, but it's so addictive and milky, and it has the lactones going on. It's just really, really, really dope layering combo. I've heard people numerous of times. I thought this was a nice cozy fragrance for the fall winter time, but I've seen so many people enjoy wearing this one during the summer, and so I said, you know what, let me try it out. And these two, incredible. Wouldn't wear this on a really, really hot day because it might choke you out and you might feel a little suffocating. But on a day where there's a nice breeze, summer breeze, these two together go hard in the paint. So I would definitely check that out. In regards to my final thoughts, recommendation, if you are a vanilla lover, definitely check out vanilla powder. If you're someone that not only loves vanilla but wants something different, you want to go away from the gourmand, overly sweet, sugary fragrance, vanilla powder gives it that edge, that elegance, that refinedness that one would be looking for a vanilla fragrance. Find it on a discount, but I would definitely go ahead and check this one out. So that is my video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you're familiar with vanilla powder, if you plan on picking it up, or if you have it, let me know. Stay blessed, comment, like, and subscribe. And always remember, the best compliment one can get is that you smell so good.